Friends, before we dive into today's terrifying story, let me share something interesting with you. Almost 80% of the people who watch our videos enjoy them, but haven't subscribed yet. So, if you're one of those 80%, it'll just take a second. Hit that subscribe button below so you'll never miss our chilling tale. July 6th, 2016. This was the night when fear finally reached a man who had spent his entire life chasing it. A man who had investigated more than 6,000 paranormal cases. A man who was known as India's most fearless paranormal investigator. His name was Gaurav Tiwari. And today's video is about his final case. A case so disturbing that after it ended, he never returned the same. What makes this story even darker is this. If you search the internet, you'll barely find any real details about this case. So my team and I spent weeks researching, trying to uncover what really happened during his last investigation. Because whatever he encountered that night followed him home. In 2009, Gaurav Tiwari founded the Indian Paranormal Society, an organization dedicated to investigating cases beyond logic, beyond science, and sometimes beyond human understanding. Cases where people behaved in ways that didn't feel human anymore. Cases connected to what many believe is the other side. One evening, Gaurav received a call from Janakpuri, Delhi. A family claimed their daughter was acting wrong, not aggressive, not violent, just inhuman. Her voice changed, her behavior shifted, and being near her felt deeply unsettling. Normally, Gaurav would send his team first. That night, he wasn't feeling well, mentally or physically. Those close to him said he had been unusually quiet, almost exhausted by something unseen. But when he heard how severe the girl's condition was, he made a decision. I'll go myself. Some say this case happened months before his death. Others, including his own family, believe it occurred the very night before. Either way, what happened inside that house was dangerous. As the team prepared their equipment, one member noticed something unusual. Gaurav looked tense, distracted. He admitted something that shocked everyone. Whenever I try to rest, it feels like something inside me won't let me. Like a negative force is waiting for me to give up. For a leader like him, those words were terrifying. When they arrived at the building, they could hear screaming from outside, so loud that neighbors were standing in balconies, watching in fear. As Gaurav stepped inside, the screams grew louder. The elevator climbed higher. So did the intensity. Gaurav was known for one thing. He never jumped to paranormal conclusions. Mental illness always came first. Psychology before possession. But the moment he entered the apartment, everything changed. The girl stopped screaming the instant she saw him. She stared. Then, she smiled. Not a normal smile. A knowing one. And walked back into her room. Her father was stunned. He said this was the calmest she had been in months. But Gaurav didn't celebrate. He asked one question. What exactly has been happening to her? The father explained. Once happy, social, normal, then slowly withdrawn, locked in her room. Violent outbursts. One night, she entered their bedroom holding a blade. From that moment on, they knew this wasn't going to end easily. Cameras were placed throughout the house. EMF meters activated. And something terrifying happened. Every camera began to flicker. Not one. All of them. Readings went wild, especially near the girl's room. Gaurav knew it was time. He entered. The girl looked at him and said, "You came." When Gaurav asked who she was, she replied, "Everything in this house knows you. You bring us with you. Tonight, you'll take one more." Then Gaurav felt it. The voice wasn't coming from her. It was behind him. Outside, a team member reviewed the cameras. On multiple screens, something was watching them from behind walls. Not a shadow. Not a reflection. Something aware. They ran into the room. Gaurav stood frozen. The girl sat smiling. This was the first time anyone had seen him afraid. Eventually, the house fell silent. Before leaving, Gaurav said words his team never understood. "Whatever is here, come with me. Leave this place." Words he had spoken in thousands of cases. That night, at home, Gaurav told his wife, "They're back. They only want to see me fall. Shadows follow me everywhere." Days later, He was found unresponsive in his home. Authorities called it a simple case, but his family believes otherwise. They say something from that night never left him. The more you try to solve this case, the deeper it becomes. Some mysteries are meant to stay buried. Gaurav Tiwari wasn't just one of the best paranormal investigators. He was the last of his kind. And perhaps, he paid the price for walking too close to the dark. If you enjoy horror, mystery, and real unexplained cases, make sure you subscribe.